Close your eyes and picture the following, if you will. You're in the jungles of South America, slicing your way through the thick foliage. Insects are buzzing around you, and the heat and humidity causing sweat to run down your skin. Suddenly, your partner freezes in place and nudges you to look towards a certain direction. You comply, and you are met with the sight of a fearsome tiger looking right at you. Autonomously, your body makes several changes. Your amygdala hijacks brain activity and primes fight or flight. Your exploratory and risk-taking portion of the brain is shut off. Your breathing accelerates. Your blood pressure goes up. Your knees freeze in place, and the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. You're completely stuck, unknowing of how you'll get out of this alive. This is called fear. By definition, fear is a feeling induced by perceived danger or threat, which causes a change in metabolic and organ functions temporarily. We may see fear as our most hated emotion, as it might keep us from doing things that are fun or exciting. But it may be our most powerful emotion, as it allowed our ancestors to continue their lineage and allows certain people with power to keep that power. We, as conscious beings, fear when we are confronted with a situation we don't understand, can't control, or will harm us. From the situation I described to you, we can draw two main kinds of fear from: terror and horror. Terror is the anticipation, the waiting for something to happen, such as the tiger looking right at you, unsure of what to do next. Horror is the disgust and revulsion from something that did happen, like the tiger leaping onto and devouring your partner right in front of you. But there is another kind of fear, a more subtle kind of fear. Creepy. What we call creepy falls into what's called the uncanny valley. Let's say there are two ends of a valley, one representing familiarity and safety, and the other side representing unfamiliarity and danger. Creepy things fall in the middle. We see a robot with human-like skin as too recognizable to be considered dangerous, but also too unfamiliar to be recognized as safe. Now we get to phobias. Phobias are different from normal fears because they can be of something ridiculous and harmless. Even the person with the phobia can admit the feared thing is ridiculous, but they will fear that thing to the point of even refusing to look at it by any means necessary. Phobias are often developed from traumatic experiences when younger. The phobia will keep them from doing a certain action out of an irrational belief that the same traumatizing experience will occur again. Phobias can be treated in two ways, the first being more gradual. A person with, say, arachnophobia will be exposed to pictures of spiders, a toy spider, and will finally handle a real spider. The second is more radical. The person will be subjected to a large amount of the thing feared until the phobia subsides. While this is proven to be successful in cases, this is obviously done with things that are not inherently dangerous. However, since there are 7 billion of us humans on planet Earth, there is only one major fear that we all share: the unknown. We, as intelligent creatures, inherently fear what we cannot comprehend. That's why some people were burned at the stake for being accused of witchcraft. That's why people have racist beliefs, as they do not understand or know why certain groups of people act or behave. That is also why some people fear the dark, because they are more scared of what's in the dark rather than the darkness itself. Now I leave you with a question. If fear is such an unpleasant emotion, why is it so prominent in our lives? Why is there an entire genre of literature, film, and video games dedicated to making us frightened? Simply put, because people enjoy being scared. There is a feeling of euphoria that comes from the chemical rush, making them feel alive and in the moment. Now, I'm going to give you a bit of self-improvement information of mine that I recently came up with. Be afraid. Fear pushes us to be better people. When we are afraid of failing a test, we study more because of it. When we are afraid of being left behind, we take extra precautions to keep up in life. Some of the greatest people in our history have achieved such great things because they were scared of something. To finish off this presentation, I would like to say a fitting quote from Arthur C. Clarke. Two possibilities exist. Either we are completely alone in the universe, or we are not. Both are equally terrifying. Thank you for listening.